You told me to never mark up my books.
Yeah, well, this is different, honey. You see, I have to underline the important parts I need to remember.
The whole page is yellow.
Well, see, honey, I have a whole other book to color, so if
So what do you want for your birthday?
Oh, whatever you get me will be just fine.
It wasn't fine last year.
Sure it was.
I mean, I thought I was getting you a boat trip. I didn't know you had to get cremated first.
Don't be upset. It was a very nice thought.
So what do you want for your birthday?
Oh, I don't know. How about a new brain?
Oh, yeah?
Or maybe a pen.
Okay, I'll get you one of them.
George, we must do something about those thieving magpies.
Heckle and Jekyll at it again, Belvedere?
I don't know what's attracting them. They've destroyed my cauliflower, and there isn't enough watercress left to make a decent sandwich, let alone soup tonight.
Gee, and I can almost taste it.
Still groping for a birthday gift for Mrs. Owens?
I got till tomorrow. I got some good ideas. Here, like this thing. Radio on a rope.
Very nice. Perhaps she could hang it next to the salami you gave her last year.
It's for the shower. And that salami was part of a gourmet smoked meat gift pack.
Who says romance is dead?
Hey, Belvedere, you got any brilliant ideas? Gift-wise?
I do,
Yeah?
but I'm buying it for her myself. Excuse me.
Time to feed the birdies. Here, Echo. Here, Jekyll.
Central. Easy, easy. Yay!
Yay. Can I go now?
Let's do We Got the Power one more time.
Yeah, Mr. Belvedere, you be the student body again.
Oh, ladies, please, I have to
We
get...
got the power, we got the gas, we got the heat and the sizzle and the jazz. Now who's got the power?
We do? We do.
Who's got the heat?
Us again?
Who's got the heat and the jazz and the sizzle?
Come, come, Beaverton, make them fizzle.
Hi. What's going on?
Me and Angela are practicing. We're going to be cheerleaders.
Oh?
Well, I'm not, and I have dinner to prepare, so if you'll excuse me, I'll have to get back in the kitchen. We're having lamb chops, greasy, greasy. And a vegetable.
I like your butler, Mrs. Owens.
Oh, he's not a butler, Angela. He's our housekeeper.
I'm sorry, I wasn't told.
It's okay.
Anyway, me and Angela are trying to get our routine down.
So, when did all this happen? A sudden interest in cheerleading?
Oh, it was Angela's idea.
Well, actually, it was my mom's idea. She thought it would be a good way for me to learn to speak up.
Are you going to have time for all this? I mean, what about your service club, the Iron Maidens?
We're still going to help people.
Yeah, we even thought of a couple cheers to do at the old people's home.
Medicare, Medicare, yeah, yeah, yeah.
So, when are the tryouts?
5 o'clock, and we're going to make it too, right, Angela?
Yeah, we've got the sizzle.
I'm sure you do.
And there's only about 45 other girls trying out.
Oh, really?
And only a couple of them are blondes, and one has really bad skin.
Well, Heather, whether you make it or not, I'm going to be very proud of you. You too, Angela.
Thank you for including me.
You want to see our cheer for our field goal kicker?
He's from Czechoslovakia.
Girls,
Vladimir, he's our man. If he can kick it, no one can. Yay! Woo-hoo!
Hey, no autographs, please. Hi, Angela.
Hey, Dad, me and Angela are going out for cheerleaders.
Cheerleader. You old enough?
Dad, I'm almost 15.
Gee, where's the time go? One day, you're daddy's little girl running and jumping all over the house, and next thing you know, you're all grown up, doing the same thing.
I'm thinking of what you mean, Dad. Well, I'll talk to you later, okay?
Come on, Ange.
Yeah. See ya. Men in my little girl's life. Men in my little girl's life.
Hello, Vicky. Hi, it's Kevin. I'm honored you returned my phone call. So listen, I was wondering if you want to do something Friday night. Like go to a movie or Vegas? Oh, sure, hold on. She's got one of those things you can take more than one call at a time.
Do you believe that?
Yeah. Hi, I'm still here. Oh, well, if you can't make it this Friday night, how about next Friday? Next Saturday? Sometime before we finish high school? Tonight? You mean you can go out tonight?
It's Mom's birthday.
I know that. Well, what time tonight? Okay. All right, I'll pick you up at 7. Bye-bye.
Well, hope Vicky's worth it.
Trust me, she's worth anything.
With missing Mom's party and breaking her heart?
Hey, come on, just get out of here, okay?
I'm leaving anyway. I'm gonna get Mom a present. I might get her a brain.
It's almost too good for them.
Mr. Belvedere, I'll be at the library for a while.
Well, I've scheduled dinner for 6:30, if that's all right with you.
Yeah, that's fine.
We're having lobster thermidor.
Uh-huh.
I've been told that's your favorite.
Oh, well, don't go to any trouble.
All right, I'll just toss all this and we'll have raisin bran.
Mr. Belvedere, I'm sorry. It is my favorite, and I'm sure that yours will be the very best I've ever had.
Please, Mrs. Owens. It's only an entree.
She gone?
I believe so.
Boy, Marcia's gonna flip when she sees this.
Really?
I got her one of those fancy French food processors. Last year, she said she really wanted one.
Last year she didn't have me, but I'm sure I'll like it.
Give me that.
Well, it was a lovely thought.
Happy birthday again, Mom.
Thank you again, Kevin. I'll be home for dinner.
Oh, yeah, what time are we having it? Around 4?
I believe Mr. Belvedere said 6:30.
Oh, so you think you're gonna open all your presents first, right?
I don't know. We'll probably do it after the cake.
There's a cake?
Hey, Mom, guess what?
What?
Mom, rah, 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 sis, boom, bah. Mom, we made cheerleading.
You did?
Yeah, isn't it great?
Yeah.
Anyway, practice starts tomorrow, so you have to sign this.
What is it?
It's an insurance form. It's so there won't be any problem when something happens and we break our necks.
Well, I'll have to look that over.
How will I need it now?
That's the problem with you. You need everything now. Maybe I've got other things on my mind.
I'm sorry, I forgot. It's my mom's birthday today. Come on. Give me an H, give me an A, give me a P, P to Y.
Stop it.
What's the matter?
Nothing. It's just that there are so many other things you could do. The band, drama club, weightlifting.
Are you saying you don't want me to be a cheerleader?
Yes.
Mother.
Look, it's just that I don't want you wasting your time jumping up and down, screaming your lungs out like some silly... No cheerleading.
Does that include me? Who is it?
Belvedere.
You can come in.
What are you doing?
I'm packing.
You're making a mistake.
Don't try to stop me, okay?
You're making a mistake packing. Shoes and heavy items go to the bottom. Blouses and jumpers go on top. Pom-poms never travel well.
Okay, I'm not kidding. I'm really going.
Where to?
I don't know. Maybe Dallas. They respect cheerleaders there. Or maybe I'll just go to Angela's house.
Or perhaps you just caught your mother at a bad moment.
Well, that's not very hard. She never likes anything I do.
That's not true.
She tells me I don't apply myself. I don't stick to things, okay? So I work really hard at getting cheerleader, and I thought she'd be proud. Instead, she just gets all weird.
Well, perhaps there's an explanation.
Yeah, she's gone nutty.
Heather, that's not fair. Too much studying. One more birthday can put a strain on anybody.
That reminds me. I can give her my present.
What is it?
It's a steering wheel cover. She probably won't like that either.
Listen, Vicky, I just want to tell you I might be tad late for our date tonight. No. I'm not backing out. Okay. Bye.
Kevin, don't you look nice for your mother's birthday?
Huh? Oh, thanks. So is dinner still at 6:30?
Yes.
You think there's any way we could speed it up a little? I'm really hungry.
I'm afraid lobster thermidor can't be rushed.
Oh.
Now I'll have to prepare the prosciutto and melon. We're starting with that.
Oh, God, now we're starting with things.
Wesley, that looked rather festive.
Yeah, I got Mom a real nice pen, but it's hard to wrap.
Didn't it come in a box?
Not exactly.
Well, let me see. Very nice. Did you get it at the bank or the post office?
The bank. Post office just had chains.
Wesley, you stole this.
I had to. I mean, I had $5, but the pen store's right next to the arcade, and I only meant to play one game.
Yeah, I think I'm getting the picture. The question is, what are you going to do about it,
Cut off the chain?
You're going to take it right back.
Mr. Belvedere, everybody does stuff like this.
That's not true.
Ever seen our towels? I'm home.
Ah, Mrs. Owens, you're back.
Yes.
How was the library?
Quiet.
Mrs. Owens, I gathered up a few old clothes. I thought I'd give them to charity.
Fine.
Most of them are yours. I thought you'd like to look through them first.
No, not really.
Oh, you really should.
No, it's okay.
Oh, go ahead.
No.
Make my day. You were a cheerleader?
Yes, I was.
Imagine that.
Okay, I know how this looks. Cheerleading. It was good enough for Mom, but Heather isn't allowed to...
Mrs. Owens, I'm just the housekeeper. Wesley, Mr. Belvedere has to go on an errand.
What's this yellow stuff?
That's a sauce polonaise, and put the lid back. You're letting out all the goodness.
I think it already left.
I'll be back in 20 minutes. Go clean your room. George,
Belvedere.
that's your present?
Yep, that's yours?
Yep.
I hope we didn't get the same thing.
Somehow I doubt it.
Right.
Mine's leather.
Mine's lace.
Mine's better.
You're fired.
Hi, Dad.
Hi, kitten. Hey, you better wrap that before your mom sees it.
I'm moving to Angela's house.
What? What's the matter?
Dad, Mr. Belvedere, the kitchen's on fire!
What? Wesley, what have you done?
I didn't do anything. Mom, the house is on fire! I didn't do it.
Belvedere, what fire? Where?
In the kitchen.
Mother, what is that?
Not now.
It's okay. Just a little grease fire in the oven. A couple of pots boiled over.
I bet that yellow stuff started it.
Haven't seen you in that since the big game. Why don't you show Heather the Nittany split? Your mom was the greatest.
Rah-rah.
I don't believe this.
Heather,
You were a cheerleader and you never even told me?
it never came up.
It did yesterday.
I got scared.
Scared of what?
That you'd wind up like me.
Nuts.
Honey, I just don't want you stuck on the sidelines cheering for everybody else. It should be you out there.
You want me to go out for football?
I want you to do whatever you want to do and not have to wait 20 years to do it.
Oh, you mean like you trying to be a lawyer?
Good example.
But me and Angela just thought cheerleading would be fun.
Well, it starts out that way, but if you're not careful, it becomes a career.
What do you mean?
Well, first I was turning cartwheels for the school team. Next thing I knew, I'm cheering on my own team. First your father, then you guys.
Are you sorry you had us?
Oh, no. No, not for a minute. It's just that, well, sometimes when I'm sitting in my classes with all those kids calling me ma'am, I just wish that I'd thought a little bit more about myself instead of going sis-boom-ba for a bunch of dumb jocks.
Mom, if I want to, I can be a cheerleader and a lawyer.
I know.
Except I can't do either right now because I'm pregnant. I'm just kidding. See how much worse things could be?
Where do I sign?
Right here.
Ah, it still fits, and I'm not surprised.
Thanks, Mr. Belvedere.
I wish to announce a slight change in the menu. The lobster thermidor is now lobster jerky. And I'll know about the rest of the courses when they stop smoldering. Somehow the oven and the burners got turned on full blast.
I didn't do it. Don't look at me.
Dinner ready?
Well, it must have been a malfunction. Heather, Wesley, there's ice cream and cake to prepare. Kevin, you come too.
Well, what happened to dinner?
Somebody tried to make fast food.
So, Heather, you still taking a road trip?
Huh? Oh, no, everything's okay.
What's okay?
Well, Mom didn't want me to be a cheerleader because it messed up her life. And she was afraid I'd end up like she did, doing sis boom bop for a bunch of dumb jocks. Thanks, Mom.
You're welcome.
Any dumb jock in particular?
Well,
This isn't what I had in mind.
go on.
Well, I just figured if it takes 2 hours to cook something at 300 degrees, it'd only take 1 hour to cook at 600.
Pity we don't have a kiln. We could have eaten yesterday.
That's funny.
Kevin, I don't wish to sound needlessly cruel, but this seems like something your brother would do.
Yeah, I know. It's just, if only you could see my Vicky.
You don't have a Vicky. I don't have a lobster thermidor. You don't have a Vicky.
Hey, I don't understand. If you felt that way, why didn't you say something back then?
I didn't know back then.
So what are you saying? You wish you would have never married a big dumb jock like me?
Oh, of course not. And I never thought of you as being a big dumb jock. I mean, you never played that much.
Sure, bring that up again. Look, don't you know I'm behind you? Don't you know I want you to be an attorney? Or anything you want to be, huh?
Oh, sure I do, honey. It's just that sometimes I think you'd be happier if I still was that cheerleader. You know, a brainless little Cupid doll in a lace nightie.
Uh-oh.
To you, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mrs. Owens. Happy birthday to you.
Come on, Mom, blow out the candles.
Make a wish, Mrs. Owens.
All right. Come on, Mom, open your presents.
No, let's not. Let's go to the movies.
Come on, Mom, here's my present.
Okay. Oh, thank you, honey. Oh, isn't this nice?
I used to have one just like it.
I tried to do something good. Oh, it's a steering wheel cover.
It's terry cloth. It's great for when your hands sweat in traffic.
Thank you.
Happy birthday, Mom. You don't have to open it. It's just roses.
Just roses. Hmm? Ooh.
Hey, Dad, where's your gift?
Gee, kitten,
Well, this is it, right, sir? The leather one?
Yeah, right. Happy birthday, honey.
Oh, George, it's perfect. Marcia Owens, Esquire.
Well, I know you're not an attorney yet, but I got faith in you.
Thank you, honey.
So, Belvedere, where's your gift?
Here, Mom, I got it. Open Mr. Belvedere's.
Oh, Mr. Belvedere, you shouldn't have.
You're probably right. Like it? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Well, I've survived another typical day with the Owens clan. Generational conflict, miscommunication, fire, and theft. I hope they're insured for all that. Marcia seems to have come to terms with her doubts about the past, as well as her doubts about my present. I'm gonna get you for that, George. Oh, footnote to scholars who may read this in the original. There's a reason I'm using a crayon. Boy, some trade. Good morning, George.
Yeah.
You're up awfully early.
Not now. I gotta finish this story.
I think someone left it until the last minute.
How do you spell urinalysis?
I beg your pardon?
Come on, I'm doing a story on ball players and drug testing. And I'm in a hurry.
Oh, perhaps you should use a shorter word.
They won't let me.
Well, I'm sure you'll get it done in time. You always do.
I gotta be in Ohio in an hour.
Oh, is there a warrant out?
I'm going to camp. Got an interview with Joe Namath.
Who? Who's he?
He's Joe Namath. They're putting him in the Hall of Fame.
Really?
He's a football player. Quarterback, New York Jets. Come on, Broadway Joe. Shaved his mustache, wore pantyhose. You know him.
Well, I think I would if I saw him. Well, another early riser.
Couldn't sleep.
What's the matter?
Too quiet.
Yes, I know how that disturbs you.
Yeah, I'm not kidding. Listen. Pretty awful, huh?
Yes, frightening.
Look outside. It's real weird out there.
Oh, now, where's Lay?
See? No birds, no squirrels, nothing.
Well, it is early.
Hey, maybe something happened and you and me are the last two people left on Earth.
Wednesday, don't even joke about something like that.
Hey, Westman.
Hey, Dad, finish your story?
Yep, just under the wire. Anyway, some kid from the paper's gonna pick it up.
Right, sir.
I left it on the kitchen table. It's kind of a mess. Just make sure the pages are in order.
No problem.
Hey, Dad, when I wait this long to do my homework, I get yelled at.
Oh, yeah. Well, the thing is, it's different for grown-ups.
That's what Mr. Belvedere calls a double standard.
And tomorrow we'll talk about what Mr. Belvedere calls discretion. almost forgot. U-R-I-N. What a charming subject. A dangling participle. A run-on sentence. Oh, well, I suppose that's just George's style. It couldn't be.
Because of the converging pressure systems, the National Weather Service has issued a tornado watch for the entire Allegheny County area. More details as they become available. We now return to our regular program, already in progress.
And besides, he's a straight-A student, and he likes me, and he's really sweet.
I'm sure he is. Come on, Kev, we're going. It's just that it would be nice if your father and I could meet him first.
Oh, sure. It's just he's a little shy around grown-ups. Couldn't he just wave from his van?
It has a van?
Well, it's not a van. I mean, it's got windows, and there isn't a bar or anything.
Heather, how old is this Randy?
Oh, he's around my age.
He's 15 and he has a van?
Okay, he's 18, but really immature.
No. I don't care if he's Victor mature. I absolutely forbid it.
Oh, hey, Kevin, who's Victor Mature?
Oh, I think he was somebody at Woodstock.
What's Woodstock?
What's Woodstock?
Come on, Wes, we're all going to the mall.
No, thanks. And if I were you, I wouldn't go either.
What are you talking about?
Dun, 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 dun.
Wes, what are you doing?
Oh, my pretty young get you on your hair done, too.
Get a personality.
A tornado's coming. It was on TV.
Oh, yeah, sure.
You mean a tornado like on one of your cartoons, honey?
Oh, I'm glad I caught you, Mrs. Owens. We're under a tornado alert.
Really?
Maybe you saw the same cartoon.
Extensive property damage has been reported as twisters touch down in eastern Ohio and as far south in Pennsylvania as Newcastle.
Hey, that's pretty close.
Hardest hit were several mobile home parks in the region. No other details are available.
Hey, Mr. Belvedere, how come tornadoes are always picking on trailers?
Basically, the tornado is a coward and knows that a real house will fight back. Now eat your lunch.
Tuna fish and carrot sticks. Yuck.
Yeah, I mean, this could be our last meal.
That's ridiculous.
Well, can we have some of that marble cake?
No, I ate it.
No, Randy, everything's great. It's just my mother's a little uptight about your age. And with the tornado coming, it makes it kind of hard to get out. But I'm working on it.
Your father may be trying to call.
Oh, I'm sorry. Gotta go. Bye.
I'm sure Mr. Owens will be fine, madam.
Is there any more news?
Yeah, a tornado just hit Newcastle.
That's not even 50 miles from here.
Dun, 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 dun.
Wesley!
With any luck, he'll keep going.
Hey, Dad, you made it.
Hey, champ. Guess what I brought you from the Football Hall of Fame?
Football?
Maybe.
George, you're back.
Hey, sure I am.
Hi.
Yeah, Peg, George Owens. Let me talk to Lenny. You see my column today? My big shot editor rewrote the whole thing.
George, they've had tornadoes all the way from Ohio to Newcastle.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I wondered why I had a tailwind. Lenny, George, how's it going, buddy? You get a new pencil?
If there's any more news, I'll be in my room.
Yeah. Well, somebody did something. Goodbye.
We were really very worried about you.
Oh, thanks, honey. Lenny said he didn't change a word. He said my column came in like that. He said he's never seen such beautiful grammar. Golly, I wonder what happened. Gee, for the life of me, I just can't figure it out.
Well, sir, perhaps I can shed some light on it.
Oh? However so.
Well, I simply followed your instructions. I put things in order.
I meant the pages, not my thoughts.
Well, they were both in such disarray.
Disarray. Good word. Like in the sentence. The talented Englishman went flying through the door in disarray.
Mom, one's coming.
What?
A tornado.
Yeah, one just landed in Franklin Park and totaled a record store.
George, that's 5 miles from here.
Care to step outside?
Hey, Mom. The Huffnagel's lawn furniture just went by.
Wesley, get away from there.
Look, Belvedere, you may think you're Mr. Know-It-All.
I'm
but-
sorry, George. It's just that I knew that you were rushed, and I assume you'd appreciate having some of your little errors in syntax and grammar corrected.
Hey, you don't see me going around doing your job.
Never.
Well, how about you keep your nose out of mine and stick to what you know? Cleaning house.
Guys, can we finish this after the tornado?
Oh, yeah. Let's go, everybody, in the basement.
Mom, can I make a phone call?
No.
Well, then can I start smoking? I'm really nervous.
Hey, aren't we supposed to do something so the house doesn't explode?
I don't know. Are we?
Yeah, sure. First thing we do is,
Make the beds.
come on, Belvedere.
Turn off the gas.
I got it, Dad.
Everybody else make sure the windows are closed tight. Open them.
That will allow the atmospheric
Open
pressure.
them.
Come on, Henry, let's go upstairs.
Hold on.
Hey, Dad.
Will you get in here?
I can't get this open, Mr. Belvedere. It's stuck.
So's mine.
So what are we gonna do?
Stand back, Wesley.
Boy, my turn.
Wesley!
I'll be in the kitchen.
Mom, I'm ready. What's this? It's all my favorite stuff. It comforts me.
Did you open your windows?
I can't remember everything.
Okay, let's go, everybody, in the basement.
Come on, Wesley, let's go.
Can't.
Why not?
I ordered the pizza.
Oh.
I think we got enough water.
Good lad.
Okay,
Come on, kids, let's go.
Come on, Heather.
Go, 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 go. Well, see ya. Come on already. Why are we all standing here like this?
Mr. Belvedere said to stand in the southeast corner because it's the safest.
So how come he's sitting over there?
Because I'd rather die than look that silly. Besides, the tornado hasn't arrived yet. You'll know when.
Yeah, so everyone just relax. I mean, take it easy. We're fine down here.
Your father's right. There's nothing to worry about.
Let's see if the TV works.
Don't go too far.
How do you like Dad's bar?
Lovely. What time's the sacrifice?
Look at this. See? Bar opens at 5, and it's all 5s.
All 5s. Neat.
Dad decorated this all by himself. Didn't you, Dad?
Yep, all by myself. You like it?
Oh, it's quite impressive. It's hard to imagine someone doing all this without seeking professional help.
Pretty clever. You ought to write for a living.
Well, one of us should.
Although no new sightings have been reported, the warning remains in effect throughout Allegheny County. We now return to the soothing sounds of WUVV Pittsburgh.
Gosh, the tornado's never gonna come.
Yeah, where the hell is it?
Mom, can I go back upstairs?
No.
Well, then I'm gonna put on my Duran Duran tapes.
Then I'm going back upstairs.
I'm still hungry. Hungry? You've been eating ever since we got down here, you little oinker.
Hey, guys, come on.
I mean, I know it isn't much fun being cooped up down here, but let's try to make the best of it, okay?
Okay.
I'm gonna have some more potato chips.
No, those are mine. You've had your ration.
We gotta have something.
Have a bouillon cube. Make it last.
Thanks.
How do you stay so calm, Mr. Belvedere? You know, sit there and read like that.
Well, actually, I have something of an advantage over the rest of you. I've been confined like this before.
Leavenworth?
No, London, during the Blitz.
You mean you were there when they were dropping all those bombs?
Actually, I had quite a few close calls. But somehow I came through it unscathed.
Well, night's young.
We've been studying the Blitz in history.
Ah. Well, if you're really interested, nothing compares with the on-the-spot reports of Edward R. Murrow. Now, there was a real journalist.
You rewrite him, too?
No, I was busy helping Churchill. He wanted to say, we'll meet them at the seashore. I suggested on the beaches. The other way sounded too nice.
Wesley, go play a game with your father.
No, he's too good.
How about you, Belvedere?
Beg your pardon?
Ever play pool?
Oh, maybe once or twice.
Oh, you're being modest. I bet you're a real hotshot. I bet you rewrote the book.
No. Sir, you flatter me.
Want to play a game? We'll play to 100.
All right. Now, are we playing just for fun, or are there higher stakes?
Why don't we just wait and see who wins? You break. You got it.
Wow, he got 3 balls in.
Only 97 to go. $6-10 combo corner pocket.
Yeah, I see it. Nice shot.
Hey, Kev, what's the score?
52-7, Mr. Belvedere's favor.
Think he's gonna win?
If he lives.
Or if we live?
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
You know what that means? If we go, I'm gonna go innocent. I mean, it would be like Brooke Shields died in the first part of the Blue Lagoon and missed that good part.
Come on. What are you worried about, you nut? Everything's gonna be okay.
You think so?
Sure.
Thanks, Kev.
Please let me live.
That one just made it.
Oh, just.
Oh, don't worry, honey. You'll catch up.
Not now, baby. Not now.
7-ball side pocket.
Oh, hard cheese, old chap.
I'm afraid I haven't left you much of a shot, Slick.
3-ball corner pocket. Have a seat, Fats. I could be here for a while. $14 Same pocket.
What's the score now?
97-96, Mr. Belvedere.
Doing quite well, George.
I like calling the shots.
Don't we all? Sometimes we can't.
Sometimes ain't good enough. Sometimes is for losers.
What the hell are they talking about?
I don't know, but if Mr. Belvedere corrects Dad's grammar, it's all over.
If Mr. Belvedere wins, is Dad gonna fire him?
No, of course not, honey.
What's the difference? If Dad wins, Mr. Belvedere will probably quit or jump off a bridge or something.
Look, kids, these are grown men just playing a game.
Tough stuff, Cream Puff. This won't take long. That's 98. 6-ball corner pocket. That's 99.
Hey, Belvedere, You make the next shot. You win.
And what exactly do I win, George?
I don't know. A trip? But I wouldn't worry. Because I don't think you're going to make it anyway.
Well, we'll know now in a second, won't we? 8-ball corner pocket.
I think it's coming. The tornado's here.
Oh, God. All right, everybody into the corner.
Come on.
George, you and Mrs. Belvedere, too.
Oh, you're so lucky!
No, you're lucky.
Come on, you two.
Come in!
Come here.
Come in!
Hey, it's okay. Well, at least we still got a roof over our heads.
I can't believe it. All that wind and noise, the house is still here.
But is here still Pittsburgh?
Yeah, I'm gonna check outside for Munchkin.
Wesley, you stay right here.
Guys, there could be power lines down, or looters, or bodies lying in the street.
Thank you, Kevin. Your father will check for that. Now let's get this place cleaned up.
Yeah, I'll see if the phone works.
Hey, Belvedere, why don't you start by putting the kitchen in order?
Put it in order. Your way or mine?
Well, that's it, Belvedere. Let's finish this.
All right.
Look, I remember when this was my home, and they were my family, and this was my life. And then one day you showed up and started sticking your nose in all of it. And you know something? I've come to accept it.
You have?
Sure. But when it comes to my job, that's where I draw the line. I mean, that's the one thing I do without you. Alone.
I understand.
I may not be Edward R. Murrow, and what I put down on paper doesn't always come out grammatical. But it comes from my gut, and it's mine.
Very well put, sir.
Oh, yeah?
I mean that.
You guys friends now?
Sure, I guess so.
Oh, certainly, Wesley.
So why don't you guys finish the game?
Wes,
I think we'll finish that at another time.
Yeah, and in another life.
Why don't you guys shake hands?
Well, I'm willing if you're willing.
Oh, happily, sir. It's frightening what we have in common. I had my first American tornado today. It didn't really compare to the tsunami that hit us in Jakarta, but it was a nice break nonetheless. Fortunately, there was little damage done. The twister left Beaver Falls with its delightful provincialism still intact.
Hey, hurry up, Belvedere.
Speaking of provincialism, George is waiting. He's challenged me to a game of skee-ball at the local arcade. Little does he know that I was once known as the Brighton Bomber. I have my own ball. Coming, George.
George, turn over, please. Please turn over. Okay, look, it's not so bad. It's just a little noise. It's rhythmic. It's almost musical. Hey, I can handle this.
Morning, Wesley. What are you doing?
Shh, watch this.
Fascinating.
Want to see him play the harmonica?
Leave your father. Morning, Mr. Owens.
Hey. I dreamt I was on a Lawrence Welk show or something.
Imagine that.
Uh-oh, Dad's on the couch.
Still snoring, huh, Dad?
That's what your mother tells me, but I haven't heard it.
Yeah, well, we have. Let's show him.
Kids, that's not funny.
Children, I think that's breakfast.
Certainly.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I know it's selfish, but I have midterms starting Tuesday. I've got study groups.
Hey, I understand. Don't worry about me.
Couch isn't very comfortable, is it?
No. We used to have a guest room.
As it happens, my room is available.
Quitting?
No. It's my weekend off. I have been invited to a little get-together. One of my former employers.
Oh, there you go, George.
Nah. I don't like that room anymore. It smells funny.
Sir, may I suggest you keep your mouth shut?
What?
When sleeping, I mean. I've heard a bandage wrapped tightly around the head can control snoring.
Well, I've heard a bandage wrapped tightly around the throat can control domestics.
Both old wives' tales, I'm sure.
Unless I can tell her I'm going to your house. Then you could tell your... Is that thing on?
Just keep talking.
I'll call you in a few minutes. Stop following
That's great.
me. Leave me alone,
Good.
Kevin. You really need help.
Hey, watch it, will you? This thing's expensive.
Come on, Kevin, do me.
All right.
Stop that. That is so gross.
Yeah, it makes everybody sick, and I never get to see it.
You know, I wish you guys would take this seriously. I'm getting a grade on this.
Oh, give me a break.
Oh, Mr. Belvedere, could you go out and come back in again?
Why, what have you done?
I just missed you the first time. I'm making a movie.
And I'm making dinner. What kind of a movie, Kevin?
Oh, it's a project for school. It's going to be a documentary on the Owens family.
Oh, cinema verite.
Yeah, except nobody will do what I tell them.
Kevin, the whole point of cinema verite is to record things as they happen. Allow people to act naturally.
Oh, yeah?
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to put these groceries away and get on with my daily routine.
Oh.
Beets. They're not just for breakfast anymore.
Hi, how's the doctor?
Oh, he's fine.
Oh, I mean, you're snoring. Did he find anything?
No. And he was in there long enough.
Well, maybe you're allergic to something.
Yeah, that's what he said. And if it keeps up, he's gonna have to run some tests next week. Ooh.
Well, maybe tonight will be better.
Yeah. Sure.
Oh, George. Come on, Georgie. Now, I think that Mama Bear knows just what Papa Bear needs to help him sleep like a little baby bear.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. First we'll give you a nice warm bath.
We got any Mr. Bubble?
Oh, then we'll put on that Perry Como Christmas album that you like so well. And who knows, maybe after that. Kevin, what are you doing?
Homework.
Oh, come on, Kevin, not now. Get away with that.
All right. Sorry, Mom. Dad, what time's the bath?
Get out of here!
Well, I'm off.
Excuse me?
The pantry and the fridge are fully stocked, and dinner is in the oven. Oh, in my absence, I've told the children to listen to you, sir. And they promised me they would.
Thanks.
In case of an emergency, I can be reached at this number.
Where are you going?
Europe. See you on Monday.
Don't miss your bus.
Come on, Heather, I'm starving.
It's coming, it's coming.
What is this?
Eggs.
No, come on, really. Can we get closer with this?
Real funny. When's Mr. Belvedere getting back?
Morning, kids.
Dad?
Hey, Kev, want to get a shot of your pop in the plate?
No, thanks.
Hey, Dad, I made you eggs.
Oh, great, kitten. Hey, and just the way I like them. Yellow and white.
Oh, they're back.
Morning, everyone.
Hey, Mom. Hey, Mom, didn't see Dad on the couch this morning.
Yeah, where were you? I got balloons.
Yeah, it's been 3 nights in a row now and not a peep.
How come you stopped snoring, Dad?
I don't know, Wes.
Maybe it was the bubble bath.
Nah. I didn't get one last night.
Well, I had to study last night.
Well, I just wish I knew what was different around here.
Hello. I'm back.
George, that's ridiculous.
What's ridiculous?
What you're thinking.
What am I thinking?
That Mr. Belvedere makes you snore.
You said it, I didn't.
Good going, Mom.
Hey, look. Some people are allergic to shellfish or cat hair. Me, I'm allergic to nosy English butlers.
Well, we've all moved.
So, Mr. Belvedere, did you have a nice weekend?
Yeah, so how was Europe?
A little drizzly, but otherwise very nice.
Anything interesting happen over there, like an outbreak of snoring or something?
Incidentally, I hope your problem is better.
Much better. I haven't snored for the past 3 nights.
Wonderful.
Yeah, it's too bad you couldn't have been here to hear me not snoring. But you were gone. Not here. Away.
Ah, what an interesting coincidence.
Yeah.
Well, if you're needing anything, I'll be away in the kitchen.
Come on, kids, let's get going.
Well, what about Mr. Belvedere?
It'll be okay. Just go ahead. Look, honey, you didn't snore last night or the night before that, and you are not going to snore tonight.
Sure.
What now?
Let's go out.
Oh, nothing. Just trying this on. It's new. Go back to sleep.
I was snoring again, wasn't I?
No. Oh, no. And even if you were, it has nothing to do with Mr. Belvedere.
Yeah, sure. Oh, man. See you in the morning. Oh. Oh, great.
Who's there?
This is only your dad, Wes. I'm gonna bunk in with you tonight.
Okay.
Oh.
Come on, Dad, I'm just a kid. I need my sleep. Give me my cookies. Mr. Belvedere?
What are you doing here? Wesley, Mr. Belvedere is tired and would like to go to sleep. All right, you can have the bed. But I'm taking the cookies. Ah. Maybe it is me. This is fun.
Wes, who's there?
No one, George. You're dreaming.
Belvedere. Where's Wes?
He took refuge in my room.
Yeah, I know, I'm snoring again.
So I hear.
You make me snore.
That's very flattering, George, but it's late, and I think I better find somewhere else to sleep.
How about right here?
Right here? With you?
Sure. It's your fault I'm making all this noise. Why not stick around and enjoy it?
Right. We'll confront the problem head on. A sort of shock therapy.
That's mine. Bottoms up.
Oh, no problem. I had an upper on the Orient Express.
Yeah. Good night, Belvedere.
Good night, George. I hope these things are sturdy.
Belvedere. Belvedere. The bed's on fire. Immigration.
George?
What's the matter, Belvedere? Can't sleep?
Yes, I felt this sudden kicking sensation.
Well, if it's a boy, name it after me.
Frightfully amusing, I'm sure. Good night, George.
Bit cramped up there for you, Belvedere?
I'm fine.
Al, you're probably not used to roughing it like this.
Sir, this is a bedroom, not the North Woods.
You don't have to tell me that. I spent a summer in the North Woods, cutting pine.
You were a lumberjack?
Yep.
So was I. But I was in the Amazon, and my wood was mahogany.
Sure, Brazil. Nice and warm. When I was stationed in Alaska, I pulled guard duty. 20 below zero.
20 below. That was summer in Murmansk. In winter, your words would freeze, and you wouldn't hear them until spring.
Yeah, I remember the spring of '72, the Harrisburg flood. I filled sandbags for 3 days straight.
I spent 4 days evacuating the troops from Dunkirk. I remember the trip very well.
Yeah, all right. Okay, you've done some things. I've done some things. Big deal.
You're quite right. We were getting a bit childish.
Good night, Belvedere.
Good night, George.
I met MacArthur.
I have his pipe.
Wes, honey, time to get up. What are you doing in Mr. Belvedere's room?
I don't remember.
George!
Morning, honey.
Mr. Belvedere!
Morning, Mrs. Owens.
What's going on?
We spent the night together.
A sort of experiment in terror.
Did you snore?
I didn't sleep. We just sort of talked.
Yes, I had a lovely time.
Mine was lovelier.
Perhaps I'll make some coffee for all of us.
Oh, do.
Let's get dressed. Come on, George.
Hi, Mom. Morning, Dad.
Morning.
Morning.
What's going on?
I'm gonna get the paper.
This is one dull family. Maybe the squirrels are doing something.
Mr. Belvedere, George just went to get the papers, so we don't have much time.
Are we making a run for it?
I don't know what happened last night, and I don't know if you know George's crazy idea about you and his snoring.
Actually, he may be right. Well, I mean, snoring can be caused by unreleased anger or pent-up resentment. In George's case, I seem to be the main source of both.
So stop it. I mean, I really think that this whole thing will blow over if you'll just try to make an effort to be nice to him.
I'll do what's necessary. Trust me.
That lousy Huffnagel dog.
What happened?
The stupid mutt chewed up the paper and then did something on it.
Perhaps he read your column.
It's okay. Let him take his little shots. I don't mind. Because I've got some news for you.
And I've got some news for you. I quit.
Why?
As I told Mrs. Owens, it's best for all concerned. Right?
Oh, absolutely.
Goodbye.
Hey, wait, you can't quit. I'm gonna fire you.
Too late. Goodbye, Mrs. Owens. I'm sorry things didn't work out.
Thanks for the memories.
So long. Bye.
Children.
Hey, you walk out of here like this, you're not gonna get a reference.
Oh, my. I'll just have to make do with Churchill and the royal family.
That's it, Mr. Snooty. Start bringing up all your hotshot friends.
Excuse me.
You know what? I don't think you ever knew Churchill or anybody else.
I know you.
And you know what else? I don't think you went to Europe for the weekend. You spent it in a motel just to drive me nuts. Where's that number he left? That number for Europe?
Sir, I really don't think
Come
you
on, honey,
need-
where is it?
It's over by the phone.
Just curious, that's all. One ringy dingy. Two. Hello. Who is this? Oh. Sorry, Your Majesty. I'm trying to get a pizza. I hate you. And I hate that.
What?
That little ah you're always saying.
Oh.
Not oh, ah. I know what you mean. Ah, what a stupid thing George just said. Ah, what a stupid thing George just did. I'm sick of that, and I'm sick of you.
Feel better?
I feel great.
You're welcome.
Huh?
I don't think you'll be snoring tonight.
Hey, you want to let me in on this?
Well, you just had a little hostility that needed venting, and I was happy to be the ventee.
No, there's nothing going on out there either.
You mean you said all that stuff Just to get me mad at you?
Well, the only other thing I could do was leave. And I like it here.
Yeah, well, we like it here, too. You know what I mean.
I think I do. Breakfast in 15 minutes.
What's that all about?
Well, Mr. Belvedere almost quit.
But Dad wouldn't let him because he really wanted to fire him because Mr. Belvedere made Dad snore again.
And Mom kicked him out, so Dad and Mr. Belvedere slept together in my bed. Then Dad called the Queen of England and ordered a pizza.
Can we do that all one more time? Hey, Dad? Anybody? Hello?
Allowing George the opportunity to vent his repressed frustrations regarding yours truly seems to have done the trick. He's now enjoyed his 5th consecutive snoreless night. However, I still say some of his remarks were quite uncalled for. What's he mean by snooty? I don't think I'm snooty, just discerning.